Good morning, and welcome to Morning Musings. And we are here to tap into the universal knowledge and find a message about going for our big dream today. And what I mean by going for our big dream is living that authentic life, living the life that makes you happy, living the life that lights you up from inside. And that can be as simple as working in one's garden or picking flowers or something like that, to the big Hollywood dream, right? I want to go make the big Hollywood dream. So, uh, and that is a very powerful thing because it allows you to make decisions that are the best for you, that are in line with who you are and who you want to be, right? That improves your life for you, not because somebody else said it, not because somebody else dictated it, not because somebody else said, oh, that's what you should do. It's because you said, this is what I should do. This is my life. You only have one. You're the only one that comes with you from beginning to end. Everybody else kind of comes in and goes out and comes in and goes out. There are a few that stick with you for a very long term, but they're not there 24/7, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, however many years you live, right? They're not there with you. You are the only one that is with you for that whole time. So why not make you happy? Why not make you the best you can be? Hang out with yourself. Enjoy it, right? So, as we're listening for this message, I'm going to be using Alana Fairchild's Sacred Rebels Oracle card deck as the conduit for our message this morning. And I like to have the cards, that's what you hear me shuffling. I like to have the cards come up at least 3 times at the top. Um, that just tells me it's the right card. Yeah. And so until then, let's go ahead and tap into the energy around us, right? The energy that's around us, putting our feet on the floor, getting that energy from Mother Earth, pulling that up into our feet, our ankles, our legs, our knees, our thighs, our hips, and all the joints up of the spinal cord, into your shoulders, down your arms, up your neck, into your head. That wonderful, supportive, refreshing, nourishing, encouraging earth energy. And then as we open up our minds and allow ourselves to open up to the universe, yeah, and allow that big picture energy to come down to give us clear vision. So it comes down behind our eyes, clearing out anything that's blocking any perspectives that are keeping us from watching clearly and clearly seeing what is going on around us, our truth, that those paths that we need to go down, bringing that energy down behind our ears so that we can actually clearly hear what's true and what's not true for us, and allowing us to really be clear on, like, if somebody says something, it's not ours. If it doesn't fit, it's not ours. It's not meant for us. It's it's just a reflection of them and doesn't have any impact on us. And then bringing that energy down into our throat and allowing us to speak with confidence, clarity, and our truth, putting that into the world with all the love and all the grace, and then bringing that energy down into your heart. that space where our divine spark lives and shines from, and allowing that to shine, helping it to break out all those barriers and walls that have been put up over the years. And letting that energy flow from the heart into all parts of your body, mixing with that Earth Mama energy in this experience that we call human, on this plane of existence that we call Earth, and allowing those two to mix. The Earth energy wants to support and encourage and give you the tools to make this big picture energy, the universal energy, to give it life, to give it solid structure, to bring it forth into this world. This big dream of yours, it chose you because you have the skills, you have the attributes, you have the knowledge, and you have the gumption to go for it. And it chose you to come forward into this universe, into this world. Right. Our card today is Spirals of Manifestation. Mm. Get the book. And here we go. All right. Spirals of Manifestation. The creative, rebellious path of love moves in spirals. It is not linear. Sometimes our mind decides that the way forward is to take clear steps from one point to the next logical point. However, there is a genius within that can guide us on an alternative route. If there is an unnecessary pothole or delay in the typical linear path of progression, and the curved loop in the path will be quicker, more fun, and more beautiful, then why not allow yourself to be guided to that path? This can happen through trust and wisdom, rather than rigid adherence to what on the surface appears to be logical progression. You are in the midst of a spiral of manifestation. Something is coming into being, even if you think it is further away than ever before. How amazing it will seem when what you have been dreaming of falls into place. Suddenly, what you have been thinking of creating will plunk into your reality, seemingly out of nowhere, because it was just around the bend, just out of view on the spiral of manifestation, and you could not see it coming. In truth, it was coming to you all along. This oracle has a message for you. Sometimes, when we feel the furthest away from what we want, we are actually closer than ever before. Just one turn on the spiral loop of creation can see your manifestation taking root in the world. You must hold true to your faith and keep working on your progress. Forget about believing it when you are seeing it. Any old soul or a young soul can do that. You are a bigger, braver, more ancient soul. You have enough chutzpah to believe it so that you can see it sooner, bigger, and brighter. Do not give in to those who tell you it should have happened already or that you have failed. They are just suffering from a lack of patience and understanding, as well as an arrogant assumption that their notion of timing is somehow superior to the greater divine timing at play in life. Be in goodwill with yourself and the universe. All is unfolding perfectly, whether you feel it right now or not. This oracle also brings a message to you about the perfect synchronicities that are taking place in your life. You may have started to notice these already. When we live from the heart, honor our creative center, and choose unlikely but lovingly rebellious ways to be in the world, we will begin to notice synchronicity every day. It is as though the universe is speaking to us all intimately on all matters, which, of course, it is. This oracle reminds you that there is no point in, sorry, this oracle reminds you that there is no point rushing to the bus stop. If you are way too early, you're just wasting your time. Better to live your life at a more appropriate pace and get there at the right time. You don't need the anxiety that comes from rushing towards your destiny. Try not to worry quite so much about the future. You will attract what you want and need so much more enjoyably if you relax and deal with the here and now. Remember, too, that your life path is unfolding in harmony with the path of others. You will meet with each other for the greatest benefit when you trust in the flow of the one great creative spiral upon which this galaxy spins. Everything is ultimately in harmony with everything else to fulfill the great, big, creative intent of the supreme creative force of love. You are included in that. Lucky. Spirals of manifestation. Let's do the healing process, reconnecting with that earth energy and that universal energy that is mixing within us. Big breath. Say to yourself, spirals of creation, spirals of light. You bring my manifestation to life. I trust in your wisdom and in your grace. Help me be wise and keep the faith. You can repeat that as needed. It's not linear. There's always something just around the corner. A nice surprise. That thing you've been waiting for. That thing you've been working towards all this time. It's there. It's waiting for you. The creativity flows. If you ever look at nature, there's never a straight line. Straight lines are human made, but there is never a straight line. There's always some curve to it. There's always some play with the environment. Play with your environment. Play with your journey. As you sail along, tack back and forth. Those side quests have golden nuggets within them. Play with that. Enjoy the spiral. Even the universe is a spiral. Even our galaxy is a spiral. We're spiraling around the sun as we float in space. It's like, oh, all this stuff is happening. It's really cool. Allow that to show up in your life as well. These spirals, these cycles, and you can see it, right? We have the cycles in the year: spring, summer, fall, winter, spring, summer, fall, winter. It's these spirals, these cycles. We have our cycles in life, right? The cycle of birth, growth, adulthood, and death as we grow older, right? Mother, maiden, crone, or maiden, mother, crone, excuse me, it's a spiral. And manifestation happens that way as well. What you are creating when you are going for your big dream goes through cycles. I have a mentor that says, new level, same devil. But it gets better and it gets easier. But every time you're going for something, as you're moving forward, you're going to circle around and those things are going to show up again. Those things that hold you back, the voices. But as you continue to go down the path, it gets easier. And finally you look at it and go, yeah, I hear you. I know that voice, but nah, not today. And you move on. Whereas previously it was like, oh my God, it's the voice, blah, 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 right? And you're just like, okay, you're just a voice. You still show up. Thank you. Appreciate you. And gone. And you don't necessarily believe that's going to happen, but it does. As you work, as you grow compassionate to yourself, as you learn how to use that muscle with that particular thing. It's a cycle. Your dream wants you. And it's going to put everything in place for you to achieve it, if you allow it, if you play with it, if you move with it. Thank you for being here. Namaste. I appreciate you watching. And if you've been enjoying these, please hit the like and subscribe button and the bell that will notify you when I go live next. And I go live every morning. It flows. Not not. I don't have a consistent time yet. We're figuring that out. But thank you very much for being here, and have a great day and let it flow today. Let it flow. So keep your eyes on the horizon, your hands on the wheel, and you'll the gas, baby. Let's do this, and I'll see you tomorrow.